I want to talk about the idea of being remembered. So, billions of people have died, and I mean billions with a B, and nobody even knows they existed. They were just a number. Most of them are not even a grave anymore. Millions of people, we don't even know where they're dead, where their bones lay underneath. Like, think about World War II, like dozens of millions of deaths and scattered all across Europe. You're probably walking on top of a grave in Berlin and you don't even know it. But I want to talk about the idea of being remembered after death, because very few people are actually remembered. I think, at least for me, the scariest thing is, and I mean the absolute scariest thing, is to die one day without really giving back to this world, without doing good, without leaving something behind for the people around you or the people beyond you, like for the future generations, and then just being forgotten. Like, maybe fewer family members will weep for a few days, and then eventually time heals their pain, and 1 month, 2 months, 3 months later, you're forgotten. Maybe they remember you in one conversation, once in a while, once, twice a year, but you're gone. You're gone forever. Like, no one remembers you, like, apart from your very close people, but then over time they just forget as well. And I'm talking about this because that's what happens to almost everyone, unless they've done something great. And by great, I don't mean like just good, it could be evil as well, because you have people who are super evil, who are remembered and will be remembered throughout history. Like, think about it, like Einstein, Newton, or even prophets, Jesus, Moses, Muhammad, like these are the good guys, the ones we remember. But you've also got the bad guys. So really, like, you're either remembered for doing good or remembered for doing bad. At great scale, not like any good or any bad. It has to be at great scale that affects millions of people for ages. Obviously, you have a choice either to do good or bad. And you're going to be remembered regardless of whether it's good or bad if you do something great. Like, take King Leopold of Belgium, for example. The guy massacred at least 10 million Africans in the Congo. He's remembered. Like, he's still remembered to this day. Everyone talks about him. But they talk about how evil and wicked he was. Like, the kind of monster he was. And the fact that his actions, the repercussions of them, they still live in the DRC up until today. But then you also have someone like Nikola Tesla, who is remembered for the good he did, like AC current and all his inventions that we barely even use for many reasons, including political, but also greed, So then the first question would be are you going to be forgotten, or are you going to be remembered? And then the second question is, if you choose to be remembered, is it for good or for evil? Maybe one of them is harder than the other to answer. Well, the second one shouldn't be hard to answer, but turning it into reality is what's hard. Because I think it's actually easier to be evil. Like, it's much easier to be evil. I think being radical in an evil sense is easier than being radical in a good sense. Because you can be radical for evil as well as radical for good. And the fact that it's probably easier to be radical for evil is easier because that's probably why you see so much evil in this world, especially nowadays and throughout history, because it's just easier, So, like, will you choose the easy way or the hard way? Or you can end up like not choosing at all. Like, you don't want to be remembered at all, you just want to die and be forgotten. But if you don't want to be forgotten, you'll have to pick your side, like good or evil, and then work on it. I don't know, like, will you be able to reach those greats or be one of those greats? I don't have an answer. You kind of have to live it out to find out which one you picked, I guess. But then you actually pick your side early on based off of your actions, That's all from me for today. See ya.